Razor Sharp Studios, it's time for the Big Dog AC Show.
Big Dog AC Show. We're back. We've had a great weekend.
Yes.
First off, out of the gate, Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. Mother's Day in the U.S. here.
Yes. Happy Mother's
this weekend.
Day. Yes.
Yes.
It's a great weekend, a great day. I want to say Happy Mother's Day to my mom.
In heaven.
Yeah, she's in heaven, but you know what? A lot of great memories with my mom.
Oh, yeah.
No doubt about that.
I never had the privilege of meeting her.
No, you didn't.
But I'm sure she was amazing.
She was amazing.
Yeah.
Great woman. Happy Mother's Day to your mom.
Yes. Talked to my mom a couple times already, and she crazy. But she's still wonderful.
Yes.
She, raised me and my sister, and
did a great job.
I'd like to think she did a good job.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's
to all
Day.
the mothers, to all the stepmothers, because I'm a stepmother.
Yes.
To all the fur mamas, I guess.
Yeah.
Fur baby mom. So, because I'm a fur mama.
Yeah.
I don't know how you want to call it.
Yeah.
Because we got Rock and Roll Kitty. And so this past week, though, marks the four-year anniversary of Rock and Roll Kitty's Gotcha Day.
Oh.
We adopted her 4 years ago.
Wow.
So I am her mother.
You know, I've seen pictures of her when we first got her. She was little. Now she's massive.
Are you trying to say that she got chunky?
She's yeah.
She's healthy.
Every cat around the Razor Sharp Studios is chunky. AC's out there feeding all the cats.
They are starting to get a little chunky.
Yeah, they're big.
It's cold up here in the PNW.
Yeah, it is.
Pacific Northwest.
That's right.
They need some extra layer.
They do. Sure.
Of fur and flab.
Yep.
All of them.
AC's dropping cans of cat food.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. But we just want to help out Kitty. So, in honor, though, of Rock and Roll Kitty.
Yes.
I would like to ask everybody that's listening to donate to a local animal shelter.
Or adopt.
Volunteer.
Or
adopt. Yes.
Yeah.
Adopt, don't shop, like they say.
Yeah.
Adopt. Where would we be without her?
I don't know.
We'd probably still be here, but she'd be.
I'd probably save a couple $100 on cat food a month, but
cat litter. Get to sleep in the morning.
Get to sleep in. There's no sleeping in.
I won't have the cat laying on my face at night.
Yep.
But still, we love her so much.
She's a good kitty, no doubt about it.
And she's good security because before we started the show,
right,
she was sitting there, basically guarding the studio.
I think that's what it was.
In front of me. Yeah. And then she looked at you. And I said, hey, you need your pass. So you put on a pass.
Yeah, I had some old backstage passes. Yeah.
And then you showed it to her. And then she rubbed up on you and walked away.
And let me go.
And walked away.
She looked serious, though.
I mean, who fucking does that?
She wasn't going to let me in the room.
No.
Yeah.
That was hilarious. This cat is like freaking the smartest thing ever. I've had so many cats in my life.
Yeah.
Outdoor and indoor.
Yeah.
And this one is the nosiest, but one of the smartest ones I've ever had. Like she knows what you're talking about. It was fucking hilarious though when you showed her your pass.
Yeah, and she's all no problem.
She's all, go through.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
you're all right. You're good.
Yep. Hey, we were touching on Mother's Day.
Yes.
Got any memories? Your mom? Anything?
Well, I know we were talking earlier about the lunches that my mom would always make us, and it would always be the same, practically the same thing. When we were little. Elementary school, we had lunch pails, right? But then when we got into like junior high school kind of thing, we had just brown paper sacks. So she would buy the brown paper. And then she put our names on it, me and my sister, and then stickers,
Aww.
But it would always be either a bologna sandwich or a ham sandwich.
Oh, yeah.
Like those were the two meats.
Well, your dad still eats ham sandwiches.
He does.
Yeah.
He does, and it's so funny.
Simple guy. He just said, "I just need a ham sandwich and a drink."
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The drink is the more important thing.
Well, yep. That's what makes him roll.
But no cheese. No cheese. It would just be mayo.
And bologna.
Or mayonnaise, as I say, and you say I say it wrong. Mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise. Yeah.
Mayonnaise.
It's mayonnaise.
That's what I'm saying.
Mayonnaise.
Yeah. No. That's what I said.
You still say it wrong.
White bread, not wheat.
No.
White bread.
Was wheat even invented back then when you were having
You're
those
older
sandwiches?
than me. Yes, it was, but like my parents themselves did not even buy or eat wheat bread until, I want to say, a few years ago when I had to buy groceries for them, and I said, hey, here's this wheat bread.
Right. And they're like, what?
And so then they would eat it. But then really, no. Like right now, me and you, like for sandwiches and stuff, you like the sliced chicken?
Yes.
Or turkey.
Yeah.
We never had any of that. None of that. It was bologna or ham. No cheese on it.
No.
On white bread. And mayonnaise on there.
That's it.
Maybe a little mustard,
your mom
but
was
usually
just trying to get you guys out of the house and on your way to school.
Apparently.
Yeah.
And then we'd have a little sandwich bag of chips.
Oh, yeah.
Because we didn't get the individual bags. We had a sandwich bag of chips.
Yes.
And then like a little container of like peaches or pears.
Right. That's good. That's good for you.
And then, of course, I'd have a Mountain Dew for my drink.
Yeah.
And then we'd have either like a Twinkie or a Hostess cupcake or something like that. But no granola bar like you like granola bars.
I like the granola bars.
None of that. This is the same thing, I would say, for 6 years of my my high school and junior high career.
Wow.
That is the same thing. And I was like, every once in a while, Mom, can I just go ahead and get from the cafeteria? Well, do you have money? Well, no, it's like $4, $2, whatever.
Yeah.
I would think she'd give me some. No money for me.
Oh,
it's like, that's what you're going to.
Bologna and ham.
I buy all this stuff and you're going to eat it. Okay. So that's what we did.
That's what you had.
That is what I had.
Wow. I don't remember what my mom used to make for lunches for us, but I knew in the morning before we went to school, there was always an omelet. She really made, breakfast and made sure we had some food. Of course, we were always in sports and everything, so we had to eat like constantly.
So you guys were eating a lot.
Yeah, we were doing a lot of sports and stuff, and then got into dirt bikes and all that. But she used to take care of us. And
would she make you like biscuits and gravy in the morning?
Because
your mother was Southern.
Oh, she's Southern and cook like no tomorrow.
Yeah.
So it was great. Me and my brother grow up and then go off to school and meet our girlfriends and run around like crazy Indians, nuts. So it was fun. I think about her every day. I think about how how she'd be now. But it was. I have a lot of great memories with her.
How old was she when she passed away?
I think she was 70s or something like that.
Okay.
So she was pretty young. I mean, really. But she smoked cigarettes constantly, all the time, and that eventually got her.
Yeah.
That was it.
So how old would she be now?
She'd probably be close to 90, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
90s. She'd probably be up here living with us right now.
Yeah, we
too.
take care of her. Yeah, she would be. It would be great to have
She'd
her.
probably be on the show.
You know what? She's still around.
Yeah.
I feel her once in a while. She's still around. She was out of my mom and my dad. She was the level-headed one, the one that was the more logistical about things and kind of
calm, level-headed,
and reasonable. And my dad was like, let's just kill them all and let God sort them out. So that was the way that was. And so, but happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. To
Happy
everyone.
Grandmother's Day. And
stepmom. Everybody.
Everybody. Yeah. Yep. We were out shopping today.
Yes.
And we're kind of looking around and we're thinking, it's Mother's Day. We have a couple of beers, do a show.
Yeah.
So we're out shopping and we're looking around and we happen to be in Walmart. And we're looking and I'm in the beer aisle and I'm thinking, let's just get a 6-pack of beer that we can have a couple beers on the show and celebrate Mother's Day and do some other things. And we're looking around and all of a sudden AC notices a beer that has been on the show before and one that we haven't been able to find since we've been up here in the PN, whatever it is.
Pacific Northwest.
Yeah, the Pacific Northwest. So she finds it. The
Sam
Adams Summer Ale.
Yes, and it's seasonal. It's only during the summer.
Right.
So of course, it's May right now in Oregon and everywhere, of course.
Yes,
but in Oregon, it's not. It's still raining. And it's still like it was 52 degrees, I think, when we went out.
Yeah, it was.
So it doesn't
chilly.
Feel like summer, the summer that we're used to, but this summer ale is so good.
Yeah, very good.
It's so good.
We used to get it when we were doing the show from when we were in California.
Yep.
We get it, and man, it was just really a good beer. So,
and this was the last 6-pack.
That
So
last
people like it
six-pack.
up here too.
yeah, they do. It was a great beer, summer ale, and from Sam Adams.
Citrus wheat ale.
Yeah, pretty
It's
good
awesome.
stuff. So,
But then we also have another one from Pelican Brewing,
yes,
which we were going to have first because
Yep.
we couldn't find this one.
we
Well,
didn't
because
even,
I was looking to see if there was some seasonal.
we
That's
didn't
what I was
even know
looking for.
we didn't even know that was around, and you found it.
Yeah,
so.
I wasn't sure if it was around. I was like, that'd be great if it was, but we were trying to find a seasonal, and this is actually a seasonal one too for Pelican Brewing. They are out of Tillamook, and we've had Pelican Brewing before.
Yeah,
We've
we
talked
have.
about their beers
Yeah,
before.
it's pretty good.
So this one's called Wing Wave, and it's dry hopped lager, and this one's 5%. So what we're drinking, even Sam Adams, I think this is a 5.3%.
Yeah.
So these are easy though. Sipping, like if we had a hot tub, we'd be in there right now.
Oh
drinking.
yeah, we'd be in that hot tub, all right.
Passed out.
Hot tub.
Oh, brother.
Yeah.
Drinking the beer in the rain.
Yeah,
Woo!
that's it.
And it hailed earlier today,
It was
though,
hailing.
so who the fuck knows what kind of weather there's going to be around here.
That's it.
It's crazy.
Hey, speaking of the F word, we haven't donated any of the swear jar money in a while. We need to do that.
Oh, well, I did it at the end of last year. We usually do it like twice a year.
So we're doing it quarterly now instead
We're
of
doing
just
it. We're doing it every 6 months.
No, I'm just curious. Do you have anything in mind up here in Oregon that you want to donate
There
to?
is, there's one around here called Safe Haven, and it's a no-kill shelter. So we'll either do that,
Right.
but we've been donating to Valley Animal Center in Fresno, California, because
Right.
that's where we got Rock and Roll Kitty.
Yeah.
So that's still kind of where I like to donate.
I'm
but
just curious because I can see that the swear jar is getting pretty full.
Yeah.
So
I can do it more often. I can do it quarterly.
We need to donate.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. No
yeah.
problem. We will do that. But
We
then
will.
also everybody donate to your local animal
I
shelter.
think that's a great idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Save an animal, help an animal, whatever it takes.
Yeah.
you know.
So I'm gonna drink this Wing Wave right now.
Okay.
You've already started.
I've had it. It's got a little different taste than the Sam Adams Summer Ale. So it's got a little different taste.
That does taste different.
It does.
At first, it's like it tastes hoppy, right?
Yeah.
And then it mellows out, and then it's something different. It's like
It's weird.
I don't know.
It's good.
It is good,
But,
and if I hadn't already had the citrus ale,
Yeah.
citrus with the you can really taste the citrus in this other one. This one tastes different.
Mm.
Well, of course it's different, but
Yeah.
it's not bad. It tastes good.
It's good.
I like
You
it.
gonna be able to drink it?
I'm gonna drink it, but I gotta finish this one. I just wanted to hurry up and
Jeez.
taste that one
She's-
before you switch topics
She's
on me.
two-fisting it.
I am right now. I just wanted to taste it before you
She's
switch.
here over there with her 2 beers. Like
Switch
I've
the whole
been-
thing on me. So both these beers are good. Highly recommend.
Yes, for sure. We watch a couple of videos and some. We listen to music before the show.
Before and after.
Yeah, before and after. So we were kind of flipping around. We got onto a Rob Zombie video.
Oh, just
and,
that. Yeah.
and we both just kind of looked at each other because it was a live video. You know,
It was from 2021.
20. Yeah, it was last year.
Mm-hmm.
So. I don't know, man. I mean, I'm a Rob Zombie fan, and of course, John 5 and the band he has is very strong. No doubt
Yes.
about
Oh,
that,
yes.
John 5. But Rob just, I know he's like, what, going on 60 or something?
I don't know. You said 70 before. I don't think he's that old, but
I just don't know about that singing, man. I don't know about that singing,
well, I know he's not very good.
No.
And I am a huge Rob Zombie fan.
Yeah.
Anybody who knows me knows that I am. I have all his CDs.
Yeah, you're way more of a
And I
Rob
had some
Zombie
tapes
fan.
too. But yeah. But I'm the first one to say, hey, if you want to see him in concert, just watch the show because he sucks. I'm sorry. He's out of breath after each verse. He's like out of breath. You can tell he's winded just saying. I don't know if he's a smoker.
Have you ever seen his wife? No wonder he's winded.
Yeah. I have seen his
Yeah,
wife. And if
yeah.
you see any of his movies, you'll see his wife too.
Yeah,
'cause
she's in everything. She's
fucking
playing
thing.
the lead in the
Yep,
Monsters.
Monsters.
Yeah, she's
Right.
doing that. So pretty
no,
cool.
no nepotism there. I mean,
No. What?
it's not like he found other people and this chose to have Sherry Moon zombie on there. No. I'm going to say no.
Nope.
But
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, he's not a very good singer.
I saw White Zombie when they first came out, And back then it was spot on. It was like, yeah, I get it, man.
Well, yeah.
I get it. And you can just tell, it's just not like that anymore. But as these singers in these bands get older,
yeah,
I mean, that's what happens, I guess,
Well, yeah, like, okay, we'll say Vince Neil. How about that?
You know what? I've heard he's worked out, and I've heard he's put himself together pretty good for this big stadium tour.
Good.
We're getting ready to do.
But we have seen him. You have seen them obviously when they were in their prime.
Oh shit!
I have seen them with you when they are not in their prime.
Hands down, in their prime, hands down, Motley Crue blew the shit out of everybody else on stage.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
But we've seen them when Vince is not in his prime.
I've seen him when he was doing his solo stuff. He was good. But that was 1993.
Yeah, no, but me and you have seen Motley Crue with Vince singing.
Yes.
More recently.
Right.
And he was not very good. Like, he forgot the words. He was drunk. You could tell he had no fucking idea. He was just,
He was just making up shit.
Yeah. He really forgot the words.
Yeah,
and he was not good. And that's what happens. They get older.
That's what happens.
Their voices are not as strong as they used to be.
Right.
And because when they're young and they're wailing, hitting all these high notes with their tight pants and shit, they can't. They can't.
Well,
do
that's
it
why
later.
they're hitting the high notes.
Yeah, but they cannot do it. Some of them, most of them, I'll say, can't do it. Some of them still can, but not all of them.
No.
And that's what happens. We all get older. Speaking of older, I have my new fucking glasses. The guy was trying to give me bifocals.
Right.
And I said, I don't want bifocals yet. I just need them for my up close vision. And we said we weren't going to talk about my glasses, but we're talking about getting older, so I'm going to talk about my glasses.
We should also talk about your injury.
Yes, we will definitely talk
your
about my motherfucking injury.
Your injury because you didn't have your glasses on.
I have my glasses on.
So you could see.
I did have my glasses on, and I'm going to sue the Van Halen estate. So we'll get to that one.
You're not going to do that.
But these glasses are up for up close vision. When I'm on the computer, he asked me how far away the computer screen was, and I told him, and he measured these to the exact fucking distance, because anything beyond or anything different, I can't fucking see shit.
Damn.
So these are like,
speaking of getting old,
just for up close. I should have just gotten the bifocals, because then now I got to take them off to see far away, like, because I'm farsighted, so I can see far away.
Right.
I got to take them off so I can see far away, clear, and then put them back on to see up close. I should have just gotten the fucking bifocals, because now it's just a pain in the ass.
You know what? And every year it gets worse and worse and worse.
I thought I was going to wait till I got 50. Like 40's one thing, 30's one thing, 40's another, 50's another, know.
No.
But no, I'm going to be 47, and this is my life now.
There you go.
Flipping my glasses up, like Murder, She Wrote. Jessica, I would take them off.
You're going to need a walker. You're going to be rolling right along.
I might need a walker. After my injury.
You know what? That was on you totally. You told me earlier today.
No.
See, I didn't know.
I said it might be partly my fault.
Here's the deal.
It's
in the Razor Sharp studio, I have memorabilia from, doing bands and doing what we did back in the rock and roll days. Mm-hmm. And the record company, when I was at a radio station, sent me Van Halen 3 was coming out with Gary Sharon. So they sent me it's like a shot put, but it's supposed to be a cannonball. It has Van Halen and Van Halen 3 on the back. It's a promotional item, because if you look at the album cover, it's got the guy taking the cannonball in the stomach thing. So that was cool. I've had that for a long time.
And it's been around, and I've seen it.
Yes, and so I have it over here, sitting on top of one of the speakers over here. And, it's been here forever. So go ahead and finish the story. Yeah.
So I was trying to set up a tripod so that we can record this and try to put something on TikTok or do something with some video.
Right.
And I had to adjust it. But I had that piece of shit cannonball, POS, shot put / cannonball.
What? That thing's awesome.
In front of the tripod. But apparently it was precariously hanging off the edge of the speaker. And I adjusted the tripod to try to get both of us in it,
Right.
And the motherfucking thing fell off and landed on my foot.
Yeah, it landed on
my pinky toe.
Out of all the toes, Because I think the other toes can survive, but that pinky didn't have a chance.
That little baby pinky toe
got smashed.
And the first thing Big Dog says to me was, "Hey, did that fall? Well, at least it didn't land on your foot." Like, fuck yeah, it didn't land on my fucking foot. Yep. What the fuck are you talking about?
We thought that toe was broken.
I can move it though, and I keep saying it's broken, but there's a picture of it. I posted it on our social media, and it's starting to look better now. But it was black and blue. The area below the toe was black and blue. I could bend it though and stuff. So I don't know. I didn't cry, which I'm surprised, and I did not yell out in pain. I just started cussing.
No, you cussing at me, telling me what is that out here? What is that doing over here?
I don't think I said that.
Good thing you didn't hit the rock and roll kitty.
Well, yeah, I'm glad I didn't hit the kitty. I'd rather hit my foot. And so where is it now?
I stashed it into the closet on the floor.
On the floor.
So it won't hit anybody
So it's
anymore.
a timeout. It's going to stay in there forever.
Hey, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I know we touched on this before. We touched on it last year, but now we've got some new inductees. Mm-hmm. We've got some stuff we got to talk about with the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yes.
It's interesting.
And we got some top 5 music videos that we're going to talk about.
Top 5 music videos on the way. We're going to try to get snacks because he went and saw a really good movie. We're going to try to get him and see if he can let us know about that movie. Mm-hmm. But I listened to XM radio, and Alan Hunter handles the classic rewind in the morning. He does the morning. And he said, with the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and then the actual inductees, he said everybody's going to be talking. Everybody's going to be saying something. Everybody's going to be talking about who is in and who isn't in. So
yeah, and we got some opinions about that.
Yeah, we touch on this, every year, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So.
Well, we talked about with all the nominees before, and we dissected everybody.
Yeah, we did.
And now these are the ones that actually made it, and yeah.
Yeah, we're going to dissect them too.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, this is Big Dog
and AC
from the Bigdog and AC Show podcast.
If you want to see what we're up to, you should really follow our social media. Search for the Bigdog and AC Show on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok.
Join the podcast now. Warning, explicit content.
Big Dog AC Show, thanks for listening. We're on all the platforms. We appreciate you listening. We appreciate all the local pubs putting up with us, letting us hang out.
Yes, and not just the pubs, but restaurants too.
Yes, yeah.
And food carts.
Oh, yeah.
So was it last weekend?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
We went and stopped by this awesome hot dog food cart.
Oh, yeah.
Big Dogs.
Awesome.
Which of course you like the name.
It was killer. It was killer.
But yes, Ernie.
Yes.
Was super nice, super friendly. He does hot dogs the right way. We posted about it on social media when we went out there.
Yeah.
The hot dogs were awesome.
Awesome. He does make them right. He does. He grills them off, and he's got everything for you right there.
And he even grilled the bun.
Yes.
Toasted the bun.
Yeah. He's a great guy too. He comes out, he starts talking, and he's just a great guy all around.
He's so
Yeah.
nice. He's so nice and so happy. Anybody that wants to go out there, he'll talk to you.
Yep. In Lebanon. He's in Lebanon. Main Street. Wasn't it Main Street we saw him? What street?
Okay.
Yeah, it was Main, right?
It's on the way. Anybody that knows Lebanon.
Yeah.
It's on the way to Walmart.
Yes.
It's
as you can tell, we hang out at Walmart a lot.
We know the way to Walmart.
That's it.
I want to say it's like Santiam Highway because it's Main Street at one part, and then it turns into like Santiam Highway.
Right.
And it's across, I think Dutch Brothers is across the street, but it's in the same parking lot as the pawn shop.
Yeah,
he's by Wilco and stuff.
He's right there. Right, you can't miss him.
You can't miss him.
He's got stuff flying around everywhere.
And I think he said he's there Thursdays through Sunday.
Yeah.
That's his regular spot. He also does some stuff at the Speedway.
He says, he's over there. Yeah,
also.
The Speedway. So
man, if you're in Lebanon and you drive by,
the hot dogs are killer.
Go get a hot dog from him.
Yeah,
he is really nice.
And talk to him. He likes to talk to you. And
he's a great guy.
Great guy. We had a good time. We had a couple of good hot dogs.
It was fun.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
And I took pictures, posted them already last weekend. So
just wanted to give him a shout out.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yes, he was a great guy.
He is. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, we've talked about this before. Mm-hmm. We've been down this road.
Yes.
And I could be a little harsh about it, but it's just really, if you think about it, It's either one way or the other. It's the Music Hall of Fame or the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
That's what we have been saying.
I mean, okay, the inductees, we talked about who the people were that
the
was
nominees.
the nominees were. Mm-hmm. And the inductees, now these are the ones that are getting into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Duran Duran. And I said this before, the guitar player for Duran Duran, he's rock. I mean, he was in Power Station. He's a rock guy. I mean, he's a rock guy. Okay. I get that. I get it.
Well, they're technically, I guess you can call them soft rock. I think we talked about this when they were nominated.
Right, but
soft rock, pop, whatever, but
they're getting in.
They're getting in.
Yep.
I love Duran Duran. Like I said, I had a bunch of their tapes. I was into Duran Duran.
I used to work for a phone company, and wasn't the one you think about. It was another phone company, and we had to go do some work at a house, and you could tell it was expensive, the expensive house and all this, And we went in, had to do some phone work, and we went into the daughter's room, and it was nothing but Duran Duran posters everywhere in there. Mm-hmm. I didn't even know who they were at the time.
You didn't know who they were?
No, I didn't know. This was in between my music jobs and my radio jobs. I had no idea. I kind of knew, but I didn't care. And then I went in there and saw those posters. I said, man, they must be popular.
Yeah.
They were very popular at the time. Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. So Duran Duran is in.
I don't hate that. I'll say I don't hate it.
One of the bands that should have been in a long time ago, Pat Benatar and Neil Giraldo.
Completely agree.
Yes, Pat
100%.
Benatar. Come on, man. Just kicking ass. Mm-hmm. He was the first guitar player ever on MTV. He should have been fucking in a long time ago.
He was the first guitar player on MTV?
He was the first guitar player on MTV.
Was it with Pat Benatar, or was he with something else?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I heard an interview with her where she said that they were on the road somewhere and they got a call, your song's on MTV. And he was the first one MTV first came out. He was one of the first guitar players on there.
Jeez.
Yeah, so kudos to them getting into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
100% deserved. And I will say, when we watched them live on TV, I don't remember when that was or when that was.
Oh, yeah, that concert we saw.
Yes, when was that?
A couple years ago, we saw him, I think, on Access TV.
Okay.
Yeah.
He still looked really good.
I guess.
Silver Fox, man. Silver Fox.
AC. Calm
with
down.
Tattoos.
Calm down.
He has guitar.
He's married.
Yeah, he is Silver Fox. I don't know what he looks like today.
No. But he probably still looks good.
But when we watched that, at the time they filmed that, he looked good.
Silver Fox. Huh?
He still looked good.
So your dad has silver hair.
No.
Is he a silver fox?
No, he's got like black hair with silver on the side. No, he ain't no. Well, ask somebody else. I don't know. Don't ask me.
I'll ask
I'm gonna say no.
Yeah.
He's like a silver groundhog. No, I was trying to think.
Man, that's
he's
brutal.
Silver.
That's rough. AC.
Silver
That's
honey
your
badger,
father.
because he's like,
yeah, I know, he's mean.
Chew your head off.
Pat Benatar, Neil Giraldo, Pat Benatar in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame,
Good
and
for them.
should be, yeah.
Yes.
Here we go. This is touchy because I'm an Eminem fan. I like Eminem. I used to, when I did work out with weights, I used to listen to Eminem, Snoop Dogg, Tupac to get going. Mm-hmm. And Eminem had his own style, and Dr. Dre hooked him up, and that was it, man. I mean, I'd have to say, I'd get him in there because he's just different in the sense of the way he delivers his raps. I'd just put him in there like that.
Yes, but he's not. Has he ever done a rock album?
No,
rock.
He hasn't.
No, and see, this is going back to the whole thing. Is this Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, or just call it Music Hall of Fame? Honestly,
they really should.
No,
yeah.
None of us are going to get offended. Call it Music Hall of Fame, and then you can encompass every genre, and no one can bitch about it.
No,
it's everything. This is rock and roll.
You're right.
I don't get it, but
You're right.
On the descriptions that they're saying, like on their website and stuff, it sounds more to me like they are trying to find these obscure things, or are trying to make these people relevant towards rock and roll by what they contribute to the whole industry, or
but
what they contribute,
what
they contribute to the public. Like they have the idea, or the I don't even know. Like they're contributing to the idea of what rock and roll was supposed to represent. So it's more like an idea. It's like, but that's not what it is. No. We're talking about the actual music.
Until they actually change the name, then I understand it. And now every artist we talk about on the show. They are extremely great artists. I mean, there's
talented,
no doubt, talented,
and popular.
They didn't get where they're at because they, mediocre.
Right,
yeah.
right.
But I get it. It's a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Eminem, you know what? We love you, man. But I would not put him in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
No.
Now, this one here is a little tricky. This is tricky right here. It is the Eurythmics.
Yes.
And I know that they're kind of a pop rock kind of a band. And Annie Lennox, I kind of had a little crush on her, when MTV was. Yeah, I did. Before MTV failed and started putting bullshit on there.
Yeah.
When they were playing videos, I had a little crush on her. I thought she was hot.
And I liked the Eurythmics too.
Yeah,
I have no problem with them, but in the thing here on the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame's website,
right.
It says that they're 1980s pop rock. So even though they're not rock and roll like we think of heavy metal with Metallica.
Well, yeah,
but this is pop. It's pop rock technically.
We're basing our opinions on this on what we like. So
yes, on what we consider rock. Motley Crue.
Yeah, Crue. Black
Zombie.
Sabbath, Led Zeppelin, Rob Zombie. Offspring, stuff like that. What we like and so we're basing our opinions on that. And opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one. So I don't know. I mean, Eurythmics. God, if there was a spot that said the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and we've got pop rock over here, let's put them in that.
Yeah.
Let's put them in that.
Well, it's like Duran Duran.
Yeah.
I mean, I know they're not straight up rock and roll like what we would consider.
No.
And even like Elvis would be rock and roll.
Oh, he's rock and roll.
There's classic 50s, 60s rock and roll.
Chuck Berry's rock and roll.
Yes, and we've said that. Yeah. We've said that before. It's like these. I feel like some of these are a far stretch, especially our next one, which I think we have the same one.
I think so.
Dolly Parton.
Dolly said that she never did a rock record, so she's not going to go accept this, and now all of a sudden she's going to do it. So
yeah, and they're kind of making it sound like it's because of her songwriting, which hasn't she written song? Like, didn't she write?
I know she did a song with Chris Christopherson, and she
but she wrote
Kenny Rogers. I don't know.
She wrote and sang that one that Whitney Houston became popular with.
Right, but that wasn't rock.
But technically no. But then, but then they say Dolly Parton is a beloved icon who transcends the genre she changed forever. So they're basically saying, well, she's not rock, but we like her, so we're going to stick her in there. Yeah. Is what that says.
You know what? I love Dolly Parton. I think she's great. She's awesome. Hell of an entertainer.
Oh,
I don't know. I don't know how many Entertainer of the Year awards she has won, but great entertainer. Love her. Her music is her music, but no, not the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Rock and roll?
Yeah.
No.
It's not rock and roll. She's
country music Hall of Fame.
She's the first one to tell you that she's never done a rock record. So, but kudos to her getting in.
Well, and I know we had said that she wasn't going to accept it, but how do you not accept it? It's no skin off your back if you just say, okay, thanks.
Just show up.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So it doesn't hurt her, but it's like,
and she's the godmother of Miley Cyrus. So how could you go wrong there?
Because Miley Cyrus does a lot of rock stuff too.
She does a lot of rock stuff.
No, she tried to sing the Blondie, Heart of Glass.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. No. No. I like Miley though too in her certain area.
I think a lot of people like Miley because she's Miley. And there's no doubt about who she is.
Yeah.
She doesn't fuck around, try to sugarcoat nothing. This is who she is.
Yeah.
And that's why we like her. Mm-hmm. I mean, I think she's awesome. I think she's awesome in her own way, the way she does her thing.
Yes.
And she doesn't give a fuck what people think.
No, she doesn't care what we say right now.
No, she doesn't give a shit. So,
okay.
The next one now, this brings back memories because when he was in the Commodores, I was getting laid. Then when he stepped out and started doing his own single, stuff. He was doing his solo stuff. I was getting laid even more. I'm talking about Lionel Richie.
So how old were you when the Commodores were out?
About 17. Get him, boom.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it says Lionel Richie spent a decade as rock and roll's King Midas.
Yeah.
Everything he touched turned to gold.
This guy is
singer, songwriter, and producer.
Everything he did. Mm-hmm. I mean, awesome career. I'm putting him in just because of that.
I think it helps that he's on American Idol.
I'm putting him in because, man, I can remember listening to that once ties, 3 times a lady.
Oh, God.
Yeah, man. And just going for it. It was beautiful.
My gosh.
I'm just putting him in because.
That's a peek behind the curtain on Big Dog's love life.
You don't want to look behind that curtain.
How he became the man he is today.
That's right.
Lionel Richie.
That's right. Thanks, Lionel. I'd like to get an autograph and just call into the show, Lionel.
Hey, that would be. I wouldn't turn that down, though.
He's not going to do that. That's the thing, man. None of these millionaires or rock stars, nobody wants to talk to us. I don't know what it is.
Why not?
I don't know.
I don't know either. You've tried to get what's his face?
Who? I've tried.
What's his face?
I've tried to get a few people. I've actually
Tramp.
Yeah. Mike
Nothing.
Tramp from White Lion.
Yeah.
Man, I'd love to get one of those guys. I've interviewed those dudes before, and now all of a sudden they're just like, no.
If we ever get him on, I'm gonna say what's his face?
Who?
Mike Tramp. I'm gonna say what's his face. I'm gonna call him what's his face.
Don't do that. I interviewed that guy like in 1998 at K-Rock, and he was cool as shit. We had pictures we were looking at the other day.
I bet if Razor Sharp Studios with a multi-cajillion dollar company,
we would not have to work at our real jobs anymore.
We'd probably get some of these singers.
If we had more people listening to us than 10. Somebody.
So hey, help us out. Help us out.
Somebody fucking listen.
Let's go. Come on. We want to make it to the Podcast Hall of Fame. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Big Dog AC.
Well, you know what? We'll probably get in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They're just putting anybody in there now.
We might. Help share us with your friends and family.
Carly Simon. She's in. And she's kind of folk pop kind of. So she's in. I mean, I
guess I can kind of see it, singer-songwriter type thing.
Right.
Straight up when I hear rock and roll, this is the problem. When I hear it's rock and roll, I think of a certain thing. Right. I think of certain bands like we talked about. Right. When some of these other people pop up, it's like I don't see it, but I guess it could be. I mean, I don't know. I guess
I don't think people take the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame serious anymore. It's not something that's like relevant. So just like the Oscars, you got to do something to shake it up a little bit. So I get it. And Carly's a great musician and a songwriter and producer and everything. And I get it. But when it comes to the Big Dog AC show, Carly, you ain't in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Well, we don't think you're fully rock and roll. How about that?
No, you got to blow the speakers up and crank the Marshalls up.
Yes.
This next band, definitely, we're not going to talk about this too much because this is definite Rock and Roll Hall of Fame material.
Well, yeah.
Has been that way for many fucking years. Should have been in a long fucking time ago. I'm talking about Judas Priest.
Well, yeah. You can't deny that.
No. Anybody wants to deny that, bring it on. Come on. Call us up, email us, whatever. We'll fight you to the death on that. Judas Priest should have been in a long time ago. That's it. Done deal.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot I can say about that.
I could start talking about all the stories around that band and, hanging and banging and just chilling out. But there's so many. Judas Priest in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
You want to pick one
story? All right. Well, so I had knee surgery when I played football. I got hurt. So I didn't take care of that for a little while. And finally, my knee was so bad I had to get it done. And I went and had knee surgery. Like 3 days after knee surgery, Judas Priest is playing at the Cow Palace in San Francisco. My friends carried me into that show and sat me in my chair. I couldn't walk. So they carried me into that fucking show. And I got to see him, man. And I've seen him a few times and actually talked to him and hung out with him and stuff like that. But that I'll never forget that. My friends just carried me in. Just right through everybody and sat me down, and I got to see him.
That's when you were the little dog.
That's when. Well, I've always been little. I've always been
medium
little
dog.
I've always been Little Mountain, because mountain's mountain. I mean, that's the way that's a whole other story.
Yeah,
other show.
We haven't been able to get him on yet.
Yeah, he won't come on the show, but we'll eventually get him. A couple great producers, no doubt about it. Did Janet Jackson stuff and Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. Once again, no disrespect to their talents of what they do and who they are, but they're not rock and roll.
Have they ever produced or anything with rock and roll?
No.
See,
and I'm not talking about Machine Gun Kelly, because everybody say, oh, he's rock and roll. No.
And if he's the new rock and roll, just kill me now.
Yeah, just shoot me,
because
I don't think it's very good, but
no, it's not very good.
No, it's not. It's not very good. So
no,
I think Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, what they do is great. And nothing but props to them, but they're not rock and roll.
But
so,
no. Like we change it to Music Hall of Fame, and then no problem.
Yeah,
no one can say shit.
Yeah, nobody can say nothing like we are.
No, exactly.
Go ahead, you handle the rest.
Why? Because they're hard to say names.
Yeah, I can't. I don't know who the hell these people are.
Okay,
I know who the last one is, but
okay, Alan Grubman. And I'm sure it has nothing to do with him being a founder of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
I think isn't he like a producer or something like that? Or?
Yeah, well, he's represented, he has represented rock and roll's biggest stars, including Bruce Springsteen, U2, Sting, John Mellencamp, Madonna, Lionel Richie, Elton John, Lady Gaga,
Lionel's in.
And many more.
I got him for Mellencamp, because I love Mellencamp. I think Mellencamp's awesome. Okay.
I guess.
Maybe they have so many spots they got to fill. So they got to put a name in. I don't know how it works.
I don't know. No. Maybe they have to have like a producer in there.
I don't know.
Not just artists,
No.
Singer, songwriter, blah, 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 blah. And then and I'm going to fuck up this guy's name. This is why you're telling me to do it.
Yeah, I don't want to do it.
Jimmy Iovine. I want to say Iovine.
I don't know.
I don't know, but it says has donned many hats as he's crafted one of the more unique success stories in the business of rock and roll. I'm not sure. Maybe there's some history there that I should probably look up to be a thorough journalist reporting this story. But
has he ever been in a band? Has he been in a band?
I'm going to say no. Okay.
All right, Jimmy, you're out.
But he did something, I guess.
I don't know.
Sylvia Robinson.
Okay.
Label executive, producer, songwriter, rapper, original hip hop mogul. So, she co-founded Sugar Hill Records.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So, rock though? I don't see rock in there anywhere.
I don't see rock in there. But I know Sugar Hill Records. I've actually did a little something with Death Row Records at the time. A little promotional. They'd send me stuff, and man, they were cool, man. I'll tell you what, though, you ain't messing around with Death Row Records.
Yeah, but I bet they never sent you a fucking heavy-ass motherfucking cannonball that could fall on someone's foot. Death Row Records, thank you for not sending stuff out like that.
Nope, they sent me.
What the fuck?
I think I got some Tupac out of that. And
well, that's good. That won't hurt your foot.
No.
Fuck.
Nope. No, but yeah, no, not rock and roll.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate what she's done.
Yes.
But I don't know. Are they considering? Are they really just Music Hall of Fame and they just officially haven't changed the sign?
I don't know, but they will eventually change that sign.
I guarantee
you. Yeah.
Yes, they will have to change that eventually, because there's nothing wrong with what she's done. Good for her.
Yes. Yeah. Just like the baseball team.
It's just like
the baseball team, the Cleveland Indians. They're Cleveland Commanders now. So get ready for that.
Yeah.
I think they're Commanders corridors. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, so next one, Elizabeth Cotton.
Yes.
Intimate recordings and artist, and her technical prowess and musical inventiveness influenced countless guitar players.
Oh, okay. I'm a guitar player.
So, I don't know. I guess she's just an influence.
Any rock guitar players?
I don't know. Huh? See, that's the thing. I don't know. Wow. And here's the last one.
Okay.
I can go, either way.
I love this guy. This guy's awesome. He's awesome.
I
think I got laid a couple times listening to his records.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you listen to a lot of Calypso?
I did.
I actually really do love him. Harry Belafonte.
Yes, he's in. I don't care. Throw him in. Fuck it. He's in.
Okay. Yeah. Yes. Probably became popular again with the movie Beetlejuice.
Oh, yeah.
Because his songs were in that movie.
Yeah.
I think he's great.
I think he is too.
It's Calypso though. Rock and roll, I don't know.
You know what? I think you put him in there right next to Eminem, somewhere in there. Just put him in there somewhere.
One thing I have noticed that I just thought of right now is that aren't there other rock and roll genres from other countries though, like Latin kind of rock and roll.
I mean, there's a lot like, yeah, there is. Yeah. I think there's a few of them.
And none of those made it into this. I'm really quite surprised there isn't like at least one Latin thing or one European,
I think
type rock and roll.
Måneskin. Put them in.
Well, they're too young
I like
to be
bass
in there.
players. Yeah.
And, they're too young to be in there.
No.
But I'm sure there's plenty of Latin rock and roll
Right.
that's out there.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's plenty from all over, but I don't see any of them. And then once again, so is this the American Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
It's all over the place apparently right now. So
American music.
Well, the Eurythmics are from the UK.
Oh, that's true.
So there you go.
And Duran Duran.
Yeah, Duran Duran
you're
from
right,
the UK.
you're right.
Yeah, so there, congratulations to everybody that made it in.
Yes.
We just wanted to let you know our opinions on what we think it should be and shouldn't be. It really doesn't matter because
our 2 cents for what they're worth. I mean, take it.
Nobody gives a fuck what we say anyway. So, yeah.
But this is our opinion and this is our show, and we can
do whatever we want.
Do what we want.
Yep.
Hey, if you agree with us, though, you can tell us.
You can, email
Facebook,
us,
Instagram.
We're everywhere. I mean, it's unbelievable that they put this shit on a platform. So we appreciate it. Yeah, we really do.
And we're very accessible. I mean, you guys can email us if you want.
Yeah.
You can direct message us.
Yeah.
You can just comment on any of our posts. Whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
We'll answer you back.
Hit us up. If you need to know where the hot dog guy is, we can send you where the hot dog guy is.
Yes, we will.
Yeah.
If you want a shirt, if you want a sticker.
We got shirts, stickers. If you got someplace, if you're in Oregon, you know a place that wants us to donate to, we'll do that too as well. So,
yeah, or if there's a brewery, restaurant you want us to go check out.
We'll definitely stop at the brewery.
Well, let us know.
That's what we do. Yeah, it is.
That is what we do.
Coming back with a movie review, but last night, me and AC and I, whatever, we decided that we were, things are free now, right? You can watch movies for free on.
Well, if you have Xfinity,
Xfinity,
they have their watch-a-thon where all of the movie channels are free up until the 9th.
Yeah, so Xfinity decides to be a little like mellow and gracious and lets you watch something that doesn't cost $45.
Yeah.
So we scanned through some stuff last night and we got to watch a movie called what was it called?
Promising Young Woman.
Which
you have been wanting to watch for like 3 years or whenever it came out.
I wanted to watch that movie because first off, I think she's beautiful. Mm-hmm. Second off, I thought she was just going to kill dudes all night long.
Me too.
Yeah, but it was so different. We're not going to get into it. AC, you're not going to run off on this thing for 20 minutes.
Nope, I've been told I'm not supposed to, so.
Razor Sharp Studios keeping an eye on her. So it was killer. I suggest watching it. It's just totally a twist from what you think it is. Mm-hmm. It's totally a twist. It's amazing.
But if you only, I'm going to say this, okay?
Yeah.
Because it was okay.
Yeah.
It was not as great as I thought it was going to be.
Not what you think.
It's not what you think. I would say if you just wanted to watch like the last 30 minutes, 20 minutes, that's all you need to watch.
Yeah.
That's the best part.
Because we kept waiting for something like
it was
to kill shit.
It was really slow and it was kind of boring to me, and I was looking at my phone after a little while. But if you make it through, the last 20 minutes are the best.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
It's a killer movie. I thought it was killer, but
I didn't. But I like the last 20 minutes.
Yep. It's AC's movie review. It's coming up here shortly.
It's AC's movie review.
So this movie, I actually just picked this because I like snakes, and I've seen rattlesnakes before. So
I
was intrigued.
You grew up with the rattlesnakes.
Well, that too.
Yeah.
So I was intrigued by the name of it. So this is called Rattlesnake from 2019. TVMA. That also helped help my choice. Hour 25 minutes. Okay, so from IMDb, it says when a single mother accepts the help of a mysterious woman after her daughter is bitten by a rattlesnake, blah, blah, blah. She finds herself making an unthinkable deal with the devil to repay the stranger. Okay, so that's what that is. So basically, this movie wasn't horrible. I'll just start by saying that. They had some slow parts, and honestly, I will go ahead and just tell you what the deal is and all this stuff.
Right.
So it's the single mother with her cute little daughter that's in the back. and they're driving from Phoenix to Oklahoma, I think, to be with her mother.
Right.
Something must have happened where she left the husband or the father, whatever. They don't really get into that whole situation. So they're driving. They make it to Texas. This woman, instead of staying on the freeway, there's an accident up ahead. So she decides to take a detour. First of all, what are you doing? You should not be doing that. You and your daughter, the car looks old. You're driving, you don't know where you're at. And it's like, what the fuck are you doing? You know? So anyways, she took a risk, went off following GPS, whatever. Takes her in the middle of fucking nowhere. She's got no signal on her phone.
You know, sometimes GPS doesn't work.
No,
it doesn't.
And I feel like she could have the rest of the movie could have been nothing because she wouldn't have done anything. She would have sat there in traffic and probably would have made it to Oklahoma, you know? But no, she drove off, middle of nowhere, got a flat tire. So she's trying to change the tire. Little girl goes out wandering around. It's in the fucking desert, but fuck nowhere, right?
Right.
Tumbleweeds all over.
What is this rated? What's it rated?
It says TVMA. Which again, I don't know who makes these ratings because there was nothing in this that made me feel like this is TVMA.
Really?
There was no. It was not that bad. There's some parts where people get killed, and then you see like these. I guess they're ghosts, and you can kind of see how they got killed. So if someone got stabbed, you can see like the blood on their shirt and all that kind of shit. And there's one point where there's one guy gets killed or falls off a ledge or whatever. So there's blood and bones sticking out and stuff. But that's not TVMA. You know, come on now, give me a fucking break. So then the little girl's wandering around with the mom's changing the tire. She looks around. There's nothing within miles, right?
Right.
Little girl gets bit by a rattlesnake. Immediately starts to get swollen and starts having issues. The girl.
Now, you grew up around rattlesnakes up on the ranch and all that.
Yeah.
I mean, if you got bit by a rattlesnake, how long do you got to get help? I mean, what do you think? I know your dad was there killing them.
Yeah.
Your dad,
as soon as you see it outside, my dad would go kill it.
Just go get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But how long do you got? Do you know how long? I mean,
officially, I do not know. But I know for the longest time we had a rattlesnake bite kit in the cupboard.
Oh, really?
In case, yes.
So
it had like the anti-venom.
That on the ranch?
Actually, it is still there, and it's like
you got to bring it
completely expired.
When you go down there to visit, you got to bring it back so we can put it in the studio.
Okay, because
I got to have some to take place of my Van Halen bowling ball that broke your toe.
Fuck that shot put cannonball bullshit thing. But I remember
Warner
seeing
Brothers.
it. Maybe I'll sue Warner Brothers.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
I'm gonna do it.
Yep.
I imagine. I think that snake bite kit is still there. Of course, it's outdated. I doubt that it would work at this point, but it was always there because you're in the country. It's
your dad just uses a shovel.
Yes.
There goes their head.
But I feel like this happened kind of quickly. So this was not like a regular rattlesnake. This was more like a not even demonic, because these aren't really demons, but they mention devil in this description in the plot. So I don't know, maybe it's from the devil, but it's not a regular rattlesnake, because this little girl like immediately had issues. And I don't think that's the way it works, like real life kind of thing, So, but of course, movie, whatever. So then the mother is carrying the daughter around, looking around. Oh my God, she can't call anybody. And then all of a sudden, this little single wide trailer appears out of nowhere. So then she runs over there, knowing full well that it was not there 2 seconds ago. So you might think that this is something's going on, right? This was not here, and now it's here. But she runs in there. There's this lady there, and the lady's all, "Oh yeah, no problem. I've dealt with this before." And the woman's like, "Okay, thank you. Help, please, and all this stuff." And she's all, "Okay, yeah, no problem." She's all, "We'll deal with my payment later." And the mother's like, "What?" Kind of thing. But anyway, so then the mother leaves, fixes her tire, drives over, drives her car to the trailer. The woman's no longer there. The daughter's fine, totally fine. So then she takes her to the hospital, to the nearest town. And then the doctors are like, what's going on? There's no problem here. And then they think the mother's kind of crazy. Like, how long have you been driving by yourself? And, do you have sunstroke? You need to rest or whatever. Because the daughter, she's fine. Okay. So then the woman gets a visitor in the daughter's hospital room. And, Kitty, rock and roll Kitty's back.
And she came in.
Yeah. And so then here's the whole deal. So then someone approaches her saying that the daughter's life was not saved for free. And to make sure the daughter lives, the mother has to kill someone. So it's basically a soul for a soul.
Wow.
So the mother has to go find some soul, some person to kill, to give the soul
Now this
to save the daughter's soul.
This movie's probably, there's been many movies that are like that, right?
I'm sure there's some similar, and this has a rattlesnake and it's desert, it's
got it.
Plenty.
Yep.
So soul for a soul, and the mother's like, what, you're fucking crazy? And then he's all, oh, well, just look. So then they kind of show what the little girl would look like if they hadn't saved her. So then she starts turning blue. She starts having like all the rattlesnake venom is going through her, and this is what is going to happen to her when she dies if you don't kill somebody. So then she has until sunset on that day, basically. So she got 8 hours to find somebody to kill, soul for a soul. So then there's a long part of her trying to figure out. First she's like, no, I'm not going to do it. And then she's like, okay. She kind of resolves herself like, okay, I have to do it.
Right.
So now I got to find somebody. But she's trying to make it to where it's somebody who's either old, like there was an old guy that was he was on life support. So then eventually she's like, well, I'm going to try to kill him. Just put him out of his misery. Can't do it. She pushes pussies out. And then the old guy dies like 2 seconds later.
Oh, shit.
And she's like, fuck, I should have just killed him. But then she didn't. So then she doesn't know what to do. And then she sees this battered woman at this bar because the mother goes to go have a shot because she's like, I don't know what the fuck to do. So this battered domestic violence woman comes, and then her abuser shows up to drag her out of the bar. So she's like, okay, I'm going to kill this dude. Right. Because he's a domestic violence. He's a bad dude.
Right.
So she resolves, she gets that in her head. He's a bad dude. I'm just going to go ahead and kill him. So then she takes a long ass road. She got to buy a gun. She got to do this. Instead of just shooting the fucking dude in the house, she wants to take his truck. She has him drive her to the middle of no fucking where in the desert. And then they scuffle, Instead of her just fucking shooting him, she talks to him and she's like, oh no. She gets on her GPS even and tries to find like a far out location and tells him drive here. And he's like, dude, just fucking kill him where you're at. Geez. What the fuck are you doing? I was so bored and mad at her and disappointed, but I kept watching it because I had to.
Yes.
Finally, she's going to kill herself to just, okay, here's my soul to save my daughter, right? And in between this time, she's seeing ghosts of people who have been killed by other people that have to do the soul for a soul, if that makes sense. So the other people that were in her situation have killed people. So she's seeing the ghosts of the people that got killed. And they're telling her, oh, time's almost up. You better hurry up. And she sees how they're all bloody and stuff. So she's seeing all that ghostly shit. And so finally she was going to kill herself. And then the douchebag guy that she was going to kill, the abuser guy, comes back because he ran away from her. He comes back and like throws a rock on her. And so then she's kind of like, oh, fuck, what the fuck? And so then he's going to kill her instead. But then he gets bit by a rattlesnake.
No.
I'm assuming it's the same rattlesnake because it's the same whole demonic thing. It's not even demonic. I don't know how they call it that. I would say it's more like witchy, witchy kind of thing, like Native American. I feel like it's like Native American because it's, in the desert and all that stuff. But anyways, and he's the one that falls off the cliff and then hits his head. He's going to die anyways.
So she kills him.
So she climbs down the cliff, slits his throat.
Oh, man.
Right before sunset. Yeah. And then she leaves She sets his truck on fire because, she made him drive her there.
Right.
She goes back to the hospital. Daughter's fine. And then they leave.
Wow.
And that's it. But then when they're leaving town, that specific town in Texas,
right,
she sees his ghost. And the little girl sees the ghost too, sees him too. And she's like, oh, what's he doing there, mommy? Kind of thing. But I don't know. I guess he can't leave that town because he walks up right to the sign where it says leaving.
And he can't go past
and
that.
he doesn't go past it.
Damn.
But then it ends with the mother just looking at him in her rearview mirror, and like the daughter's like, oh, where is he going? She's like, I don't know. And then that's it. So she's just looking at him like, he's not going to follow you. Obviously, he can't leave because none of the other ghosts could leave. So it's like, so that was it. So she saved the daughter. Good for fucking her. 1
to 5 beers. And I can tell right away, this is not going to get much.
It's not going to get much. I'm going to give it a 2.
2.
I'm being generous because it was a different story and I was interested. However, I was bored halfway through. Beginning is interesting, end is interesting. The middle is fucking boring. It's like, if you're going to kill somebody, just fucking do it.
Right.
I mean, it was just too much talking for me and too much of this whole turmoil where, okay, it's your daughter. You said you want to kill somebody because it's to save your daughter. Just fucking do it.
Just do something.
Why are you still like emotional struggle, internal struggle?
Well, they had to run it out, an hour or so to make a movie out of it.
Well, yeah, because otherwise it'd only be 28 minutes long.
Jeez. So 2 beers.
So 2 out of 5.
2 out of 5 beers for this one.
Yeah. It wasn't TVMA. I don't know what the fuck. So anyways, So call Rattlesnake.
We were trying to get a hold of Snacks, can't get a hold of him. He actually went and saw a brand new movie that came out, and we're gonna get him and talk about that movie probably on the next show.
Yes,
if we can. We appreciate you listening. We've had a great Mother's Day and a great weekend, and
my toe's gonna recover.
It will.
It'll be fine.
It looks horrible. It looks terrible.
Thank you. It does look like
it got smashed pretty good. Thank you, Warner Brothers, for sending me that thing.
Yeah.
Next weekend we're not doing one, but the weekend after we will.
Yes.
So if you want to hit us up, you can do that. We're on all the platforms.
Follow our social media.
Yes. If you want to email us, you can do that as well. Yeah.
Please do.
Yeah.
Anyone.
Let us know what you think about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Do you have opinions on it? Do you think that we don't know what the fuck we're talking about, or just tell us what you think?
I honestly think we do know what we're fucking talking about when it comes to music. So
I think we do.
I think so too. So if we don't know what we're talking about, we don't care what you say anyway. So
well, we do. We want to hear from you.
We do. We want to hear from you. But opinions are like what?
Our opinions are like sugar-coated candies.
Yeah. Right. Shit.
Share us with your friends and family, though.
Yeah.
Even if you don't agree with us.
No, if you don't, share us anyways. We appreciate it. Thank you very much. Big Dog AC Show.
We just finished the show, and turned everything off, and guess who calls?
Snacks.
Big Dog AC Show, can I help you?
Hi. I'd like to make a request. Is this a Big Dog AC show?
It's what I said.
It is.
Yep, it is.
Hold on, my hearing aid's not on. 1 sec. Barbara,
Oh my God.
my batteries.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Snacks, is that you?
Hey.
Well, it's nice for you.
I'm sorry. Hey, my patient Duke, he grabbed my phone. My bad.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's nice for you to finally call us. We ended the show already, but I guess we can add this extra segment.
Yeah, we can. We're going to add it.
Well, hello. How's it going? Hey.
Yes, everything is good. We're kind of celebrating Mother's Day. We hear that you're going to sing a little Mother's Day song, but you also have a movie review. You went and saw a brand new movie out, and give us your take on that new movie.
So I did go see Cujo. Sorry.
Is that got what's his name in it? Michael's. What's his name? No.
Who?
George Michael. Is he in that?
Yeah, he's at the same place.
It's got George Michael and Cher.
Yeah. All right. Good.
Anyway,
well, Cher's still alive. So.
Oh, that's true. It was George Michael and Whitney Houston.
Oh, shoot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
So what movie did you see, Snacks?
I saw Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness.
How was it?
Really, really good, actually. I liked it. I did not, like, the more I think about it, I really didn't like the ending that much. Can't really say anything, because it's a kind of a big thing that happens.
Did they leave it to where they're going to have another one?
What?
Did they leave it off as like they're going to have another one? Hello?
Hi, okay. Fun. So, they didn't, yes and no. Yeah, they introduced, a new character, America Chavez, and they're introducing, like the young Avengers that they want to bring in. So, yes, it will open up, like, new stuff for that, but, like, other things and stuff, it's different. It leaves you hanging in a way, and it's just a whole, like a cliffhanger in a way too, yes. But it wasn't one part of it I did not like. It was just like not.
So it was good. It was good through the whole movie, huh?
But the whole movie I did like. Elizabeth Olsen, who plays the Scarlet Witch, she killed it. She was amazing. Her acting performance was 10 out of 10. Her facial expressions, everything, like the way, every time she was on the screen, it was just like captivated you. So I really give props to her. She was great. And then of course the rest of the cast was good, but she really like stuck out. And then like the special effects and everything was super good. Yeah.
Okay, good. So what would you give? Did you give us your rating yet? You haven't done that.
Have you did a rating?
5 beers, I would give it like a 4.5.
Wow. That's pretty good.
When's the last time I gave something a 4.5?
The half point, I think, is because of the ending.
Oh, okay.
Like, because like the beginning of it, like a spoiler, but not a big one. It's like you get thrown right into the action, like within the first like minute. So I like that, and then it just like the story just kept progressing, and like character development was really, really good for the Scarlet Witch who's in it, like Elizabeth Olsen, like I said. So like that part of it, like the story was really interesting, and just the ending on one part of this ending just felt kind of like why did you do that?
Wow.
So, but I really did like it.
It was good though.
Yeah, I highly recommend it. There is, and I will tell you, there is end credit scenes. There always is with Marvel.
Always.
Those were fucking pointless to me.
Oh. Okay.
The second one for sure was fucking stupid. But the first one, I mean, it kind of is okay, I guess. I mean, it really doesn't show that much. I thought they would do something else compared to the ending. But overall, good movie.
Good. Good movie.
Okay, very good.
You know, with it being Mother's Day weekend, we can always count on Snacks to come up with something like a song for all the mothers out there. Snacks,
Yeah.
you got something?
Can you give me, like, you guys talk about it for like 10 to 15 seconds while I think about my lyrics real quick?
Think of it real quick.
And you're just going to jump right in when you're ready?
Yeah,
okay.
Right in if you guys talk for like 10, 15 seconds.
Well, you know, Mother's Day is a very special day.
Yes.
Unfortunately, my mom's not around anymore, but I think about her every day. She was a great woman, excellent cook, and took good care of me and my brother. So we appreciate all the mothers and raise our glass to them. And of course, Nan, we got to talk about Nan. Great mom. And
Snacks is grandma.
Yeah, grandma, and just a really great person all around.
And
AC is a stepmom. Shout out to her.
Yes. Yep.
So,
Yep, and I want to say before Snacks starts singing that we want to apologize to all the mothers out there that if it gets really loud.
This is really going to be emotional because I've got my mother in the car with me while I sing this song.
Okay.
So are you gonna start crying?
You gonna cry?
I don't think she's gonna cry. She's either
No,
gonna
I mean you.
Are you gonna?
Oh, me. Oh.
She might cry. Everybody, all the other mothers might cry.
I don't think I'll cry. I mean,
okay, because you said it was gonna be.
My dog died. You know, I already cried enough.
You said it was going to be emotional. That's why I thought you were crying.
It might be emotional, but I mean, my mom might cries for
She might
help.
jump out the car.
Jump out. Let me
Yeah,
out.
that might be the best gift for her.
Yeah.
Bruce moves are nothing on her. She's jumping out of this car right now.
All right.
But I live. You know, shout out to all the moms out there. Stepmoms, moms, grandmas.
All of them. Yeah.
Everybody.
All of
So,
them. Yeah.
so snacks
Okay.
whenever you're ready.
Snacks, let
Go
her
for
fly. Here we go.
All right. Oh, we're just passing a caution, congestion sign ahead. We're gonna
Great. So you're driving.
That's a beautiful song. Thank you.
Yeah.
And we'll talk to you next time. And
No, I'm parked in the red. I'm parked in the red. Hold on.
All right.
Give me 1 sec.
All right.
Hold on.
Whenever
and
you're ready.
make sure you put the cop on there too when he
Yeah.
comes and pulls you over.
Yeah, get the cop
Oh,
on
yeah,
there.
probably
Yeah.
should. I'll take
Yeah.
care of him.
Yeah.
Babs will show her titties.
Oh, hey, wait a second. This is a
Nice.
family
Well, we
show.
already talked about what we would do to get out of a ticket before.
Yeah, we've
so.
already
Well,
done
there
that.
we go.
Okay.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready. A great Mother's Day song from Snacks.
Let me have a sip of my drink.
All right, have a sip of your drink. You need makeup or anything? What do you?
We can't see you, but if you need makeup,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yep. Whenever you're ready,
You need your hair done.
go for it. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm kidding. All right, I'll do this. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm almost ready, guys.
Okay. Here we go.
Happy Mother's Day. Okay, fuck.
Where's your pitch pipe?
Where's your pitch pipe? You're out of tune.
Hold on. Hold on 1 second.
You need to carry that around with you all the time
All
so
the
you can
time.
just bust out and
Yeah,
singing
just
with your
start
little
belting out. Yep.
pitch pipe. And then start singing.
Okay.
All right, I'm ready. Okay,
Okay.
sorry.
Go ahead. Go
All
ahead.
right, 2, 1. All right, guys, I'm ready now. Okay.
All right. Go.
Happy Mother's Day.
That is tear jerking.
That's very emotional. Very emotional.
To all the mothers. Hold on, Mom, stop.
I'm out of here.
No, we're gonna restart this. No, we're gonna restart this. Hold on,
Okay.
hold on.
Here we go. Okay. Here we go. You're gonna end the show with the Happy Mother's Day song from Snacks.
Okay, here we go.
Yep.
3, 2, 1. All right, guys.
Go for it. Here we go.
Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Yes, we've been ready.
Ready for 9 minutes.
Happy Mother's Day.
Damn.
To all the mothers out there. To all the mothers, if you are a mother from a vaginal birth, or a C-section, or a grandmother, or a stepmother, or a pet mother, happy Mother's Day.
That is beautiful.
To you.
That's right. Beyonce that right up.
Yeah.
Babs, get back in the car. Babs. Babs. Hold on, Babs left. 1 sec.
All right.
And
I'm not done singing, Babs. Happy Mother's Day to all in the world united on this day. Happy Mother's Day. You're so thoughtful and caring, bringing life and not killing. Happy Mother's
What?
And on that note, we're going to say Happy Mother's
Happy
Day,
Mother's Day to
all, to
Happy
everybody.
Happy Mother's Day.